Hey everybody! Well, I got something else to show you now. Got a couple of different things, but this is the first thing now. I put a short out of me painting, or what I did about 28 years ago, painting a car. And a lot of people watched it, somewhere around 350, 400 people, which, thank you. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to show you what the car looks like today. Now here, you got to remember, this is rattle can paint job. So this is what the car looks like today. Now it's in the process of me going to take and do something with it again. This was my daily driver for a long time. You see there's the same color. The green is just me goofing off because it's going to get stripped down, painted. I added the wheels. There we go. And there's other videos I've got of the frame rails. You can see how it's, rusted and everything over the years. Rattle cans don't have good, they got good adhesion. They don't have good properties for, protecting a car, especially when you drive it in the wintertime and the summertime. There's the engine. It's not as bad as it looks, but I'm rebuilding it. I've got a set of 62 model, not 62 model, but number 62 heads for it. This is going to remain a 350 Pontiac, just because I like to be different. Yes, I know I could put a 400 or 455 in the same spot and nobody'd ever know it, but I would. So what I'm going to do is I've got a hydraulic roller cam kit from Comp Cam. It's going to be a 350 Pontiac. I got to rebuild the transmission. The Edelbrock carburetor will probably come off. I'll probably put something else on there. It's got an Edelbrock Performer on it right now, but I've got this intake and I've got a Torker 2 over there in the cabinet. That cabinet right yonder. So I've got roller rocker arms to go on it. It's more of a budget build. Automotive Adventures with Austin built a almost identical engine because it's going to be 30 over 350. It's going to be somewhere around 9.5 to 1 compression, and his made somewhere in the 370 depending on which intake. The Edelbrock Performer RPM or the Torker made either 370 or 378 horsepower, which for this Firebird should be plenty good. I'm going to gap it to run nitrous. I've got all the other parts too. I got to get a new radiator because I'm pretty sure this 50-year-old radiator ain't going to be lasting pretty good. It will have air conditioning back on it. Of course, it's still got it there, original. Like I said in my video, my short. This was is a '76 Pontiac Firebird, 352 barrel, all of 160 raging horsepower. When new. The rear end in it, it's between a 241 and a 273, I would say. Open differential. And I like the car. I'm wanting to make this car a autocrosser because these cars always handled real well. I do have down here on the floor, I've got lowering springs, UMI, 190 rate inch-pounds or pounds per square inch springs. The factory springs, for people that don't know, are like 110 pounds. So that'll stiffen it up. They're 2-inch drop. I had the same thing for the front. Now this thing sits like a dadgum truck. The wheels and tires on it right now are 245 60/15s. I got new brakes on it. Car, I could start it up after I clean everything out, but the transmission's out of it. That's why I stopped driving it. Like I say, this was my daily driver. Then I let it sit too long, and you can see what's going on with the core support and everything, battery box. All that's getting tore out, and I'm going to paint it or redo it I got one thing I got is time. Well, not time, but I've already bought parts like crazy. So I've got in here, I've ripped the doors apart. The door panels were just completely shot. The heat, and you can see those stuff back there. Heat and sitting is the worst thing you can do to a car with plastics, especially 50-year-old plastics. I've got torque box. I've got floor pans. This is going to be my new steering wheel, and I think that's going to, well, let me pull that out of there. I think that steering wheel right there is going to look pretty dang hot on there, don't you think? I got the coupler down there. I got a couple of factory seats. Oh, here's the roof. We'll have to get in on that. It's not, there's no holes in it, so we're all right there. And I'm going to have to do something with my seats here. There's the seats I bought for about $100. They're mismatched. I'm going to recondition them to cloth, because vinyl sucks. I am a man of a certain age who grew up on vinyl seats and vinyl cars, and it's just no fun. All right. So I'm going to do that in cloth, but it probably won't be immediate. Of those seats right there, I'll explain them in a little bit. But you can see, here's the back end. It needs lower quarters at least. I don't know if I'm going to put a full quarter on this or not. First thing I'm going to get is reliable and strong, because that way it can take and be able to drive. Because like I've said in all my videos, it's all about driving. If you can't drive them, you might as well just buy. If you can't drive it, then you might as well just buy a huge a huge thing of modeling clay, and just model it like they do the brand new cars before they ever build one. Build it out of clay. But I am going to take and paint this car back candy apple red. Stripes I don't know about. I intend to. The hood is out here, but the hood rusted on, it's kind of weak in the center, and it rusted, and it's kind of flimsy. That's just a stock 76 Firebird flat hood. Originally silver. This car originally was silver, but my daddy wanted it candy apple red, and that's what we painted it. He wanted the stripes, and he wanted the back bumper and the front of the bumper painted black. I never liked that, to be honest. I wish it had all been candy apple. Well, since it's mine and he's dead, God rest his soul, loved him, I'm going to take and make it all candy apple, or I might put some black accents in it. I got to figure out what to do about these bumpers. You got to remember, these bumpers are older than most of the people watching this video. It's a 76 model, so that means these bumpers are 50 years old. And so all this fiberglass, it is probably fiberglass underneath, it takes and wears out. The Enduro bumpers, I think they call them. I may be wrong about that, so you can whatever. But this is my Firebird. It's a good deal to go. And if you look at my other videos on this Firebird, you can see the floors. I'm putting the 342 rear end in the back. I already got the pause unit. I've already got the gear. I've got the springs. Only I got left to get is shocks. And once I get that, actually I'm going to start tearing it down before that. The welding was an aside to learn how to do it so that I could get it done, get the frame done. Cause see, I got to re-weld parts of the frame, and I got to weld the floors in. There's one right there. That's I think that's the left-hand side front floor section. I'm going to do that, and I'm waiting for Jegs to get me the rear floor section. I've got the window seals. I've got everything, to do. That's just now is the time to tear into it. This is real life car building. So anyways, love one another. Watch what you're doing. Handle your stuff. And I'll talk to you later. Just like I say, just do it. There's another channel out there, and I'm giving them credit. Giving them credit. It's called forgot something mob, straight axle mob or something. And they're I wish I had thought of their slogan, but their catchphrase is, every day starts with the word day, except every day starts with ends with the word day, except tomorrow, or something to that effect. I forgot. You can go look at it if you want. But if you look at Automotive Adventures with Austin, that's the engine I'm going to go with. And also Gold's Garage has a video where he built a 389 for a customer, used the same cam for this gentleman's GTO, and it sounds real good sitting in this car. It weighed only about, it had horse heads, so it made about, I'm thinking it made about 350 or 60 horsepower, but it had smaller valve heads. The ones that I've got and the ones that Austin had were number 62s with 211s and I think 177s. I may be wrong on that, but I've got brand new valves, springs. I got it all. I just gotta tear it apart. I'm gonna rebuild the transmission myself, because guys have been, at my age, I watched them. People were rebuilding transmissions in the backyards. These 350 turbo hydramatics, 400s too, C6s, C4s. If they can do it, I can do it. So, anyways, love you. Love everybody. Be good. Get them to where they can drive, and get them out here on the road. That's what I'm going to do. See ya. Bye.